Hi guys, George here from Zero Period Productions, and today on Skyrim Saturday Mods we're continuing to explore new followers and their quests, this time with Khajiit Will Follow by Robbobert. This is a mod that aims to expand upon the cat-like race by adding 4 new Khajiiti followers, each with their own quests, backstories, and personalities. These new followers are fully voiced with over 5,000 lines of dialogue in total. As followers, they come with many customization options, such as allowing them to ride a horse alongside you, change combat styles, and waiting behaviors. In terms of other content, the mod includes a brand new dungeon, 3 new weapons, 5 armors, and a new spell for you to find. These new followers can be found in cities across the province, with Bakai trying to join the companions in Whiterun, Nanak researching the history of Skyrim and its people in Solitude, Sarik, who is awaiting execution in Riften's jails, and Makara, a sneak thief in search of her missing brother, who can be found at Darkwater Crossing. Khajiit Will Follow is available on PC, both for Legendary Edition and Special Edition. At the time of recording this, the mod will not be compatible with the update that releases for Skyrim Anniversary Edition, due to its use of SKSE. The mod author has said that they hope to update the mod to be compatible with Anniversary and its update once it is possible for them to do so. Today, we'll begin our journey in the city of Whiterun. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize it was going to give me quests as soon as I started this up. Let's see what it says. Khajiit have come to Skyrim. Bakai is in Whiterun to join the companions. Nanak is in Solitude to read and hear tales of the history of Skyrim. Sarik is cooling his heels after a not-so-successful heist, and Makara was last seen heading west out of Darkwater Crossing. Okay. So it doesn't give you new markers at all, but it tells you where to look for them. Which I guess this right here kind of answers that age-old question of, oh, I recorded all of this before I record the intro segment, in case you're ever wondering about the workflow and all that. Now, the only other thing is that the courier, the other things that popped up, all of that is just Creation Club stuff that I've gotten for free over the years, so that I got discounted and whatnot, so that's what all of that is. I just didn't realize that the Khajiit stuff was going to pop up. I really like that. The question is, where is he? Have you seen a Khajiit around here, Vilkas?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
That's a no, I take it.
Let me know if you need anything.
So I'm not sure if it'll be addressed, but I want to know, how did the Khajiit get into the cities? How did they get allowed into all the major cities? Also, just, where is he? Hey, there he is! I should have just come downstairs, because in the end, I'm the Harbinger. So he would be looking for me.
Oh, apologies. This one was distracted.
Greetings, Khajiit.
This one bids you welcome, but perhaps you will come back another time, yes?
Bakai's lost locket. Speak to the dismissive Khajiit again.
Yes?
Are you a companion?
No, Bakai is not a companion. At least, not yet.
Not yet.
Khajiit has come to Skyrim to start a new life. The companions do not care where this one comes from, or why he comes. They will give Bakai a chance.
It doesn't look like they've given you much of a chance yet.
In time, yes? Honor must be earned, and this one has an especially long path to follow.
An especially long path?
Perhaps that is all you need to know for now, yes?
Well, I'm the Harbinger. Think of me as the admissions council, as the admissions group. Have you been given any equipment?
Khajiit has his freedom and a safe place to sleep. Perhaps that is good enough for now,
I see. In that case, I wish you the best.
Khajiit thanks you. Greetings.
Is something the matter?
Khajiit has lost his golden locket. Very important to him. You will help him look for it, perhaps. The last place this one had it was when he left it by his bed last night. Perhaps he's shivering and these cold Skyrim nights knocked it to the floor.
Where do you sleep? I could take a look for you.
Bakai cannot thank you enough. This one's bed is in the big room with the 8 beds. You will find it by turning right inside and walking to the end.
Alright. I wonder, does it actually mark the location of the locket? It does not. Okay.
Need, my friend.
Well, if anything, I kind of like that it doesn't mark the location of the locket. I would want to find it myself. Hopefully I can find it myself, because it's me we're talking about here. I went right, bet on the end. A crumpled note. That's not a locket. She's ours now. If you want her back, it'll cost you. Kronvanger Cave. We are waiting. There are some notes scrawled hastily on the back of the paper. Skyrim, Whiterun, Jorviskar, Cat. That's a hell of a list. It's no locket, though.
Oh, hey there.
Greetings.
I killed a bear yesterday. Did you?
I didn't find your locket, but I did find a note. I think it's time you explained what's going on here.
Khajiit understands. Stolen. Kronvanger Cave. Bikai saw this cave when he first came to Skyrim. East of Whiterun City, yes. Full of spiders. This one would go and investigate for himself, but as you can see, Khajiit is not equipped for such a journey. Giant spiders also frighten Bikai.
Some companion
Perhaps
you'll
you will
be.
go in Bikai's place? Find the locket, yes? Bikai would owe you a great debt.
No worries, I'll check it out.
You bring this one great relief. Khajiit will await your return.
Oh, I want to be a companion, but I do not like spiders. This one does not like spiders. Not the best thing to tell the Harbinger. Not the best thing to tell your admissions group, frankly. Oh, so, Bikai, what do you bring to the table? Well, you see, this one wants to be a companion, but no jobs with spiders. No jobs involving spiders. Well, you see, people don't like spiders, Bikai, so a lot of people come to us with spider-related problems. Oh, no, that will not do it all. I will do the other jobs. Oh, like, what, Bikai? Oh, I fetch the mead. Well, you know, we do need someone to fetch the mead, so, you know what, Bikai? You're in. You know, maybe then, all the guards will stop asking me if I'm the one who fetches the mead, because frankly, it's a little insulting that they still ask that. I just heard someone die. Alright then. I hope we do get a little bit more explanation. Ignore the train. I've been hearing way more of the trains lately. I don't know what's going on. Is it train season? I mean, I guess Thanksgiving's coming up, but still, it's a little early to be traveling for Thanksgiving, but I've only been hearing the trains a lot lately, so I don't know what's going on. Like the past couple weeks, just choo-choo all day long. Trust me, it makes recording audio a bit of a pain in the ass. But I want to know more about Bikai. I want to know, because he said he needs a long road to gain his honor. I want to know why. Oh god. Ramsey, I finally tracked down that bastard cat down for you. He's holed up in some dump of a city with a bunch of wannabe Fighters Guild rejects. Hey! Those are my Fighters Guild rejects! Companions of Esmeralda or some such nonsense. If you sneak in there, steal that necklace of his, while no one's looking, and bring it back to the cave, I'm sure he'll come running after it. After that, well, there's more than one way to skin a cat. We'll make him regret making it out of Morrowind alive after what he did. 3. So how much you want to bet that Bikai is a slave, and the irony is that someone named Free is coming after him? Oh, what's the name of your Morrowind Dunmer slave catcher? Oh, you know, Free. Just crickets play, you know. Also, I wasn't supposed to leave. There's a second locket in there. Sorry, I did not pay attention to that. Find the second thief and retrieve the stolen locket. My bad. I saw a marker pointing this way, I didn't pay attention to where it was pointing, and I decided to leave the cave. It's fine. Well, we get to find Free at least. We get to question what he's up to. Afraid of spiders. Some companion you're turning out to be, Bikai. Your application's not looking great right now, I gotta say. It's like going to the Thieves Guild and saying, yeah, I don't know how to sneak. As Guildmaster, I reserve the right to decline your application. Oh, thank you, but I think we're gonna go in a different direction. Oh, he's alive! Come on, finish him off. You can do it, Free. I believe in you. He's almost dead. There you go. Oh, never mind. Alright. Here I was, thinking we could have a powwow. I was hoping we could talk like civilized people, but I guess only one of us is civilized.
End your miserable life.
He's got a real good block skill, I will say. Like, his block must be pretty high. He's blocked quite a few power attacks, too. He's strong for someone who's only in steel armor, jeez. Vikai's golden locket. A golden locket inside is a drawing of a female Khajiit cub. Oh. Did he kill the slavers because they hurt his daughter or something? Which, if that's the case, his honor's restored. If that's the case, you're good on honor. Skill as a fighter, that is still debatable.
My favorite drinking buddy.
Oh
Let's
boy.
Get some mead.
Okay, I'm not here for you.
Hello again, friend. Any luck finding this one's locket?
I found your locket in Kronvanger Cave. There were a lot of spiders.
You have this one's locket? This is fantastic news. Khajiit can see it, yes?
He's distracted inspecting the locket for damage. Remind him you're still here.
I like the smaller, quicker blades.
Well, I guess I'll be on my way then.
Apologies. Bikai was
They slow.
distracted.
Get in and out before
You have this one's eternal thanks for returning this locket. It is all Bikai has left of his home. Sadly, Bikai has no coin with which to repay your efforts, but if you're ever in need of a traveling companion, this one would be honored to fight at your side. Of course, Khajiit is still in need of equipment, yes?
I wonder if I bring him with me, will he have new dialogue?
Lead the way, friend.
Still want to talk to him about everything.
So, you're a companion. Perhaps you could tell your comrades Bikai is better with a sword than a broom. He's been waiting so long to join.
Can I ask you something?
Of course. What is it?
What's new, Bikai?
The more Bikai sees this place, the more pain he feels in his heart. It is not a place of good memories for him. Not entirely because the companions mistreated him, but because he has come to link it with what happened back in Morrowind.
Which is...
The dining hall, the living quarters, Bikai's bed, that broom. They are sadness to Bikai. It is unfortunate. The companions, though they are mercenaries, have a noble goal, and in better circumstances Bikai thinks he would have been a fine member. But perhaps it is best that he was not accepted into the ranks. He does not think he could ever have found happiness here. Come, let's go.
Oh, he just wants to belong
Why are
somewhere.
you looking at this one like that?
Oh, can I not talk to him about the companions now? I guess that's the end of the conversation. Let me see what changed something up is. I think that's in regards to his combat and everything.
Alright. What did you have in mind?
About your fighting style. When I ask you to wait for me, let's talk about horses. Do you ever worry about dying on our adventures?
Strange thing to ask. What brought this on?
This is so you can set him as essential. Yep. Nothing. Just don't go dying on me, okay?
young warriors
Bikai
are smart
understands.
like the older ones.
Do not worry.
They've lived.
This one will see our adventure through to its very end. You have his word. Anything else?
See, I like the way that they made use of this. About your fighting style.
Yes? What about it?
Even if using a shield, don't be afraid to go on the offensive. Think you can handle some two-handed weapons? Good with the bow and arrow, right? Two-handed.
Are you kidding? Look at these muscles.
Oof.
Big guy can handle it. Anything else?
Talk about horses.
What about them?
Do you like them? Are you any good on horseback? And that enables the Khajiit Will Follow horse riding system.
Yes, a bit better with Gwar, but Big Guy has no problem either way. Give him a horse and he will ride it.
Beautiful.
As a matter of fact, this one has heard tell of a horse merchant who arrived recently at the Winking Skiver Inn in Solitude. Perhaps we should investigate. If you're serious about this, that is. Anything else?
Find Rizak. Oh, okay, that was very tiny. Find Rizak at the Winking Skeever. That's all for now.
Alright then.
Well, let's get you some armor, and then let's head off to Solitude.
Then let us continue.
I always thought the new Harbinger would be taller myself.
I like your hair.
Took long enough. Listen, Rizok hasn't done anything, and he's not causing any trouble. If you'll just leave him alone, he won't bother anyone.
Oh? What?
What do you mean? What? Do you intend to say you're not here to kick this one out of the pub? To tell him cats have no place in this land?
Are you making a presumption about me because I'm a Nord? I wasn't planning on it, unless you want me to.
No, that is quite alright. This land is so very cold that even indoors, Rizok finds himself shivering. And yet, he wishes to stay. Yes, better shivering than frozen. Now then, what exactly was it that you wanted?
So I have a question. I've never played as a Khajiit before in Skyrim. Crazy, right? My question is, how do they resolve you being able to go into the cities and everything when they make the big thing about, like, oh, Khajiit aren't allowed into the cities? I get that, you know, with mods and everything, we add different exceptions for different characters and whatnot, but I'm wondering how that comes about. If anyone knows, feel free to comment. Who are you?
Rizok is Khajiit's name. He is a merchant of sorts, arrived in Solitude recently from the forests of Tenmar in elsewhere. You know of the Thalmor, yes? Of the Aldmeri Dominion's assimilation of elsewhere.
Heard of him once or twice.
Not all Khajiit have gone so readily into the High Elves' arms. There is a resistance, and Rizok was a part of it. Supplied the resistance with various and sundry items, enough to keep them going, fighting.
And now you're here.
Yes, well, nothing lasts forever.
You're a merchant? What do you sell? Why are you whispering like that?
Oh, yes. You see the scar across this one's throat, up under his chin. He told you he was a merchant for the new Tenmar resistance, yes? Well, as it turns out, the Thalmor did not appreciate that fact. He was captured some years ago, as he traveled through the forest with a shipment. And rather than take this one prisoner, the Thalmor Justiciar elected to have this one put down. His throat was slit, and he was left to die. This one watched the life drain out of him. If a group from the Renrishar Green hadn't ambushed the Thalmor and rescued this one, he would have died. As is, his voice was the only casualty worth mentioning.
It's pretty lucky, actually. Is that why you left elsewhere?
Yes, watching your own blood pour around you and seep into the ground, it changes you. One brush with death was enough for Rizok. He sneaked out of elsewhere on, of all things, a Thalmor ship, and when it landed, he found himself in Skyrim. His brothers and sisters in the Resistance would have his pelt if they knew what he had done, but... Khajiit would rather be cold than dead.
You're a merchant. What do you sell?
Well, Khajiit's inventory is not what it once was, but he does have a few things squirreled away.
Like, horses? You got a horse in your pocket?
How do you know about that? You aren't with the... No, wouldn't happen. They wouldn't come all this way just for Rizok. Yes, Rizok has horses. In fact, that is all he has at the moment. Not here in the pub, mind you, but nearby.
What about Gwar? My friend is more familiar and comfortable with riding Gwar. Can I see them?
What? No. Too far to walk. But Rizok will tell you. If you are interested and you purchase a horse from him, he will give you something. A summoning horn. Each horse has been trained to respond to the call of its own horn. Blow into it, and they will come running. Quite convenient.
Convenient horses, you say? Not as convenient as seeing them first. You sound like a swindler right about now. The whispering, getting concerned about getting thrown out of the pub. I can't see the merchandise. You sound a little shady right about now.
Yes, well, Rizok has learned over the years that the more valuable the item, the less likely he should show it to the customer before they pay.
You say I'm not trustworthy?
I don't believe this, but as it turns out, thieves are relatively common in this land. But trust Khajiit, these horses are worth every septim.
Alright, okay. Well, I'm doing this for my friend. Tell me about these horses you have for sale.
Yes, down to business.
Wait, what? Oh, there's 4 different horses? A horn to summon a Palomino horse with silken fur, a bit on the small side, but extremely hardy. Oh, can be given to Makara to allow her to ride at your side. Okay, each of them gets their own horse. A horn to summon a beautifully modeled horse, bred for its intellect, but a bit stubborn at times, can be given to Nanak to allow him to ride at your side. The Sench for Bikai, short-maned, chestnut-furred horse, bred for physical strength and tireless loyalty. Okay, well, I'm gonna buy all of them. I'm gonna buy each one as I get the follower. I probably can buy all of them now and just give it to them as time goes on, but one at a time. Oh, look at that.
Why are you looking at this one like that?
I have something for you.
You have something for Khajiit, do you?
Yes, I got you that horse we were talking about. It was a little expensive, 1,800. I gotta say, most of the time I feel like the horses are less expensive than that. Usually the horses are, only, 1,000 gold. But, you know what? I guess you're worth it, buddy. Where is it? Hold on. Is it because I tried to give it to him in equipment and he can't take it as equipment? Oh no, there it is. Summoning Horn Sench. Okay.
Bikai is with you.
Well, now I need to see his horse. Now I need to see his horse, so it's a good thing that Shadowmere is just always following me. Oh, that horse went inside my horse. Please don't do that. Okay, so it is just a regular horse that he gets. I was wondering if it was going to look distinct, if it was going to look more unique. Oh! Oh no, don't tell me there's a dragon. Yep, that's gonna be a dragon. Yep, alright. Well, Bikai, you, ready for your first fight? Oh, there it is. Oh no, and it's a legendary dragon. Alright. Let's get Dragon Rend out. Hey, Bikai, you ever fight a dragon? It's no spider, but, I'm sure you'll do great. Oh. Well, he's gone. That happens sometimes, where you'll use Dragon Rend and they just go warp speed into the distance. They just make the jump to hyperspace, and yeah, okay. Frankly, he might as well be gone. He's not coming back from that. Sorry, Bikai. Sorry to get your hopes up. Maybe another day. Maybe we'll see the dragon another time. Vikai? Vikai, where are you? There he is. Okay. On to the next Khajiit. On to our next friend. Now, if I were a Khajiit that had come to Skyrim to learn about history, my best guess would be the Bard's College.
You and me.
Or if you came to
the only
Solitude,
people around who aren't
my best
complete
guess would be
fools.
the Bard's College. Hello, Nanak. A Khajiit in the Bard's College?
Should I resent that remark?
No, it's just, are Khajiit known for their singing voices?
Fair enough. I am not here for the singing. Rather, I am interested in the written history about which these bards sing, or the books you see here.
Sounds exciting.
You hide your sarcasm about as well as a horker hides its tasks. Perhaps if your intellect was sufficient to recall more than 5 minutes at a time.
Oh wow, a
But
YouTube
I
commenter.
digress. What can I do for you, my benighted friend?
What's your story?
My story? It is a long one, perhaps a bit wordy as well. Are you sure you would like to hear it?
Sure, I have at least 5 minutes to spare.
Very well. I was born in Elsewhere, the youngest and smallest of a litter of 6. Because of my size, my littermates saw me as a target for harassment. My mother cared for me as best she could, in the absence of my father, who was imprisoned as a thief for the entirety of my adolescent life. However, I largely had to fend for myself. But rather than turning to thievery and violence, I turned to the only gift my birth gave me, my mind. While my siblings fell into their Khajiiti customs, I read books, learning of language, culture, history, and magicka from all across Tamriel. Over the years, my siblings visited the insides of jails. I visited the insides of libraries, and my search for knowledge has now led me here.
And what have the books taught you?
Perhaps you have noticed I do not speak in quite the same tongue as my kinsmen, barring the occasional, frustrating slip-up, of course, yes?
This one has noticed. Yes, perhaps.
Then perhaps you would be more interested to know that I have been studying the use of the dragon tongue, and not without some success, I might add.
Is he gonna shout at me? Just, Bikai, watch my back. Keep an eye on him. He called me dumb. He said I have a very short attention span, which he's not wrong, but...
Greetings.
Wait, did he just end that conversation very quickly? That wasn't the end of that, was it? Hold on.
My story? Very well. I was... my mother... However, while over the years, my siblings visited the inside... Perhaps you have noticed I do not speak. Then perhaps you would be more interested to know that I have been studying the use of the dragon tongue, and not without some success, I might add.
Oh, that's just the end of that conversation topic. Okay. It's very abrupt. Read any good books lately?
Every book has its merits, if you look at it the right way.
Are there any books you haven't read?
Actually, if you have a moment, there is a particular book concerning the Oblivion Crisis that I cannot seem to find here in the college. It is the first in a 4-volume series written for members of the Mythic Dawn. Mythic Dawn Commentaries, Volume 1.
Oh,
Incredibly rare these days.
I know a
I've been told
guy.
it is kept upstairs, but I can't seem to find it. If you happen across it during your stay at the college, please bring it here, yes?
Oh. Okay. He said Mythic Dawn commentaries, and my first concern was, oh god, I gotta go to Dawnstar, I gotta go to the museum. I gotta see that nutcase. If he's even still alive, that is.